Hello and welcome back to the Excel tutorial videos. So today we're still working on our Excel project and we're going to look at Fermi questions. So there are videos on Fermi questions in the YouTube channel way down there somewhere. Basically, a Fermi question is named after an Italian physicist, Enrico Fermi. He got real good at estimating large numbers that you can't actually measure. So that's what these questions are. And the typical one is like, how many tennis boxes would it take to fill the classroom, that kind of thing. So we're going to set up a spreadsheet for this. Now this only works, like the one that we're doing here, only works for like rectangular objects like Kleenex boxes or Rubik's Cubes, that kind of thing. You would need to change the calculations if you're doing something like how much would it cost to fill the classroom with pumpkin spice latte, that kind of thing. But okay. So I added a tab. I called it Fermi, F-E-R-M-I. I merged and centered here for my title, so I'm going to put Fermi question. Okay. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to bold it, I'm going to underline it, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And here we go. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger too. Okay, so our basic thing, so we had some steps. I'm going to put my notes over here. So notes. First, I'm going to put input, I'm going to make it highlighted so that way if I see a yellow cell, I know I need to put numbers in there. Okay, so when we were talking about this in class, we said that there are steps to solving these things. So step one was you find the volume or the area or the length or whatever it is of the larger. In this case, we're doing volume. So we're going to go volume of larger. So we're filling the classroom with Kleenex boxes, pretend. So our larger item is going to be the classroom. Step two, we're going to find the volume of the smaller. Step three, we're going to make sure that these are the same unit. But step three, we're going to divide the two. So you're going to divide the larger by the smaller. And then step four, like if you're just looking for how many of the things would fit in there, you're done at step three. But if there's another question like how much would it cost, then that would be in step four, which is answer other questions. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we need is we need some inputs. And in this case, so our question is, let me put the question up here. So how many Kleenex boxes or how much would it cost to fill the classroom with Kleenex boxes? That's our question. Okay, so over here, and you might put that as an input maybe. I'm just putting it there so you can see it. I'm going to merge and center three of them. I'm going to go kind of fast because I know already that I'm going to have multiple videos. The first thing I need are the dimensions. I need the size of the classroom and I need the size of the Kleenex boxes. So this one, I'm going to put classroom dimensions. And I merged and centered three of those. Okay, so we actually measured the classroom. So I'm just going to make this up, pretend, kind of close. So our length was somewhere around 30 feet. Our width was somewhere around 24 feet. And our height was like 8.5 or 9. So I'm going to call that. I'm going to put the numbers there, and the cell beside them, I'm going to put the units. So the units can't be in the same cell. And the reason is if you write like 30 feet in the same cell, when you go to do calculations, Excel sees the letters and it doesn't see it as a number and it won't do math. So, okay, these three are input values. My other set of inputs are the Kleenex box stuff. Is the Kleenex box stuff? I don't know. This is why I don't teach English. Okay. Notice if you get like a cursor in there, these options go away. Okay, I'm going to merge and center that. Object, dimensions. I'm going to call it object because we're doing Kleenexes as the example, but this could be anything rectangular. It could be Rubik's Cubes. It could be microwaves, iPads, whatever. Okay, so first thing I want to do is ask, well, what object is it? I'm going to go over here, and this one I'm going to put Kleenex boxes. Okay, so I measured this before. So again, we have length, width, and height. And it was 9 inches, 4.75, and 3.75. And these are all inches. And these are our inputs, and I'm about to run out of time. So this video is going to